I found the piece that was missing. Got the steering column from Carl, extra.
guys, so it's time to start on the clutch linkage, and I didn't want to deal with the old style mechanical rod setup, so I decided to change her over to hydraulic. Already made up this template here. Bell housing, clutch slave. Went to Napa, picked up the slave and the master cylinder for like 60 bucks for both of them. And you know, they have a kit online, it's almost $400, so I'm just gonna make it. Now that we have the template made, we're gonna head down to Widener's Welding, grab some 3/8 plate, punch out these holes on his Scotchman, and come back here and get it cut out. Let's do it. Alright, so we're back from Widener's. 3/8 plate. Got the holes punched out. You can see the pattern here. Let's get this baby cut out and mounted, and we'll figure out our length for the steel braided line, grab some adapter fittings, and get this thing plumbed. Hopefully it works out. Got the bracket made up, and let's see, it'll mount this way, so the clutch slave go like that. That'll work pretty good. Now we got to get it mounted up and see if everything fits. Bracket installed. You can see using the bell housing bolts there. Let's go ahead and see if this slave cylinder fits. Alright, got her mounted up, got the rod in. I had to shorten it like a 1/4 inch. We're going to have plenty of travel. It's like a 1/4 inch away from the header, not too bad. Plenty of room for a 90 on the steel braided line to run up to the firewall. So I think it's time to go ahead and get this master cylinder mounted, and then we'll get her plumbed, bled, and hopefully we have a clutch. Cool. Bam. That's where she'll go. That'll work. It's cool. They weren't meant to have hydraulic clutches, so we gotta make it work. Our mounting holes made. Let's go ahead and get this thing installed. work.
We got our clutch rod made. I took it back off and I put a little bit of a bend in it because I didn't like how it was traveling. Now you can see it's much more centered and it's not lining up nice and free. So let's get these lines hooked up. When Sharon gets here, we'll bleed this out, and we got clutch, and then we'll have some brakes too. All right. And hold it down. Let's see if we can get some air out of this thing. All right, pump it up. got back from Napa. They managed to turn these for me, get a little fresh surface for some new brake pads. Let's get this baby put back together. Alright, let's stop the video right there. It was at this point in the process of positioning the camera and doing the brake job that I smeared grease all over the lens, and pretty much all the reassembly footage was lost because when I went to review it, you couldn't see anything. So, yeah, I apologize about that. Really appreciate you guys sitting through 3 episodes of some pretty basic stuff, but it needed to get done to take the truck from its previous form to now lift it. Now that we got the boring stuff out of the way and the truck's able to stop and move under its own power, I think it's time to start on the fun stuff. We got to get some new rims and tires, front and rear bumper done, nice flatbed. I'll probably change out that rear end. I'm not digging the 6 lug, gonna go 8 lug, something with disc brakes, way more stronger. A bunch of other cool little sheet metal touches, some cool fabrication, more bead rolling. So go ahead and take a look at this thing outside where it currently sits, and just, you know, keep in mind we have a long ways to go. This is just the beginning.